3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone, to the Briones Pickleball podcast. We have two special guests for you today. Really great players that I've come to know pretty well over the last couple months, and they're part of the 2025 Trailblazers. Yufei Long and Jamie Wei. Yay!
Thanks for having us.
How you doing, ladies?
Good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, good. Well, you guys have been grinding away. Grind is a good word. I think I would call that, yes. And we can talk more about that. But just coming back from San Clemente, you guys actually went to the quarterfinals of women's pro doubles. So that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that experience more. So stay tuned for that. But you guys actually leave this week. So it's a little bittersweet. Mm-hmm. But Yufei, you were here since the beginning. The very, very beginning of this training program, and which started pretty much April 2nd, actually on my birthday.
Grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
and your birthday.
yeah. And then what month did you come in, Jamie?
I came in at the beginning of May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. So you were,
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just do a recap. I have a lot of questions for you guys, but kind of overarching, how is this, sum up this whole experience in maybe a paragraph or two. How has it been overall, Yufei?
So I think I got like 5 degrees darker.
Okay.
And then sunburn in the process, but that's a part of the, grinding. So
we are in the Arizona sun.
yeah. It's kind of like the trophy for like the hard work.
Yeah.
Like my skin color, I'm showing like everyone back home. When I like video call people, they're like, "Holy shit, you're training hard."
Now let me ask you this, okay? Because this is an Asian thing, and so my heritage or my family's from the Philippines. Mm-hmm. There's different thought processes behind this, but let's see, you're from Taiwan, mm-hmm. right, Jamie? And you're from where again?
Mainland China.
Mainland China. So do people like to be darker or lighter? Because it's kind of different in the Filipino community. It's a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
No, in Asia, well, at least part like where I'm from, people want to be pale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like this, like the beauty standard is like the complete opposite of like America.
Yeah.
You want to be pale, skinny, like slim, like
Yeah.
as skinny, like K-pop star type of like.
Yeah.
Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Chopsticks.
That's a good way to say
Okay.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a literal comparison. So
Okay,
they were
closer.
saying like
Yeah.
pretty girl has like chopstick legs, meaning they're straight and like very like
Okay.
slim.
Skinny.
Yeah.
So not good for pickleball.
Not good.
Not great for
okay.
pickleball.
All right. So is it the same in mainland China?
I think so, but because there are like so many people, so I think there's like a small strain of people now starting to like appreciate like the more tan skin more, especially the the abroad student like that goes like American or like Australia or like UK for like college.
Okay. Well, there's a little cultural background for everyone. Hey, I think we all got 5 shades darker throughout this 3 months. So, but yeah. So let's go. Let's actually jump right in. We'll talk about San Clemente. You guys have played. You weren't here for Atlanta yet, right? When you came, that was before she came. Atlanta Slam.
No.
I played
Oh,
together.
she did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys did that one. That was a big one. And then the next one after that, I think it was Baton Rouge Challenger.
Well, Baton Rouge was like at the very beginning.
So that was the beginning.
It's like the test for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but San Clemente was kind of like the last big tournament before you guys go to Asia. And it was a pretty big one. San Clemente is a big place. A lot of players like to go there because it's nice weather. We could talk about that in PPA. But you, I don't know. Let's talk about kind of the run you had. It was pretty exciting, and let's talk through that. Yufei, go ahead.
Wait. So what about it?
Yeah, or Jamie. No, so you guys had to play qualifiers.
Yeah.
So you got through that. And then your first round was against, was your first round Georgia? Or was that actually?
That was second round.
That was second round.
Yeah.
So first round was against who?
Tatiana
Rue.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Audrey Brown, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that one, I don't know. I guess how was that first match? That round one.
Yeah, I think that was a good match to start with,
Yeah.
allowing us to like find some rhythms and like execute some of our combos and like shots that we've been like practicing. So I think it was a very good first match.
Yeah, so that's good. So you got through that one, and then obviously Georgia Johnson and Lacey Schneeman. I think that's how you say her name. And that name is really hard. But yeah, obviously really great players. Mindset going into a match like that from either of you.
I think it's pretty much just that's just play our game, be aggressive, swing. We got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Right? You like step into a match like that, people don't expect much from you.
Exactly.
And which I think that helped us a lot.
Yeah.
We're not setting any like bars, and then we're just like, all right, we're just gonna go out there, swing as hard as we can.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah, no, I like that. As I've been coaching the Trailblazers team, and as you guys know this, we'll probably talk about it later, but a whole bunch of different personalities, whole bunch of different players. But actually before you came, Jamie, because you came a little late, but Yufei, you were definitely on the intense side. Very intense, very serious about training. Not that others didn't work as hard, but your personality is very direct and intense, and I appreciate that kind of student, and I think you ask a lot of questions. And then when Jamie came in, it was actually interesting because it was like when you first came in, Jamie, I didn't know what to expect. Actually, what's funny is, do you know the picture that they sent? That they sent because they sent me pictures of all the players so I can kind of know them or whatever. But you look totally different in that picture.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Which picture?
I
the
got
one with the red shirt.
It was like, I don't know. I'll show you later. But
Yeah, okay.
I didn't. Yeah, it was just I wasn't expecting. I guess I was expecting something a little different, and then also.
Wait, I walked in. Georgia was like, "Who is this girl?"
Well, I mean, kind of. Maybe it was just, I don't know. Maybe it was something wrong, totally wrong. Who knows? Okay, but I'll show you later, Jen.
Yeah.
But
Wait, I want to know.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Which
So he
picture?
has like opposite image. Like right now, so which means that photo is
Yeah, what?
No, it was good. It was a great picture of you hitting it was like hitting a backhand.
thanks.
It was
Yeah.
just hitting a backhand or something.
Okay.
I don't know, but it just, anyways, I didn't know what to expect, but you coming in to the Trailblazers, it was good to kind of, because everyone was kind of already, I got to know everyone locked in, and you came in a month late, so it was kind of different to have you. And one thing that I noticed right away is, I don't know, to me as a coach, your personality is kind of how you hold yourselves on the court was pretty similar, I would say, and I think that maybe is what helped make you make a good team. Or any thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think both of us are intense. It definitely came from like just competing our entire life. Just like being able to be very competitive when it's needed. And just like fire ourselves up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you played. Where did you play at, Jamie?
Temple University.
Temple University. And what state is that in? Sorry.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
So Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you played where?
Boston College, so Boston.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt is in Nashville.
Yeah. And you never played against each other, right?
We did not.
Okay.
Right?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, not even in juniors.
No, I mean we've been at the same tournaments when we're playing ICFs.
Okay.
When we're in juniors, when we're playing junior, but never played against each other.
Not
Yeah.
the same conference. Yeah.
Okay. So so that's one thing I noticed. And then when you guys trained, actually one memory that I kind of want to bring up before I forget is it was early on. I think it might have been like the first few days. You guys are gonna remember this now when I say it. But you had a singles match.
Oh my god. That's
So
15, 13.
yeah. So literally, I actually want to tell this story. I think our team would appreciate. I might tell it tomorrow night in our banquet dinner. But we, we're all playing. It's a singles practice, so we practice, gender, we practice mixing, we practice singles. But we're like, you know what, Yufei, she's grinding away in singles. Jamie, let's see. I heard she's really good, so let's just see. So everyone's playing their matches, and I think it was pretty warm already. It was getting warm, but I mean, Mia and Mayu finished their match, and then whatever, Andy and Ryan finished their match, and we're just waiting, and I'm like asking you guys, I think every this is what's happening, I'm asking you guys every like 10 minutes, like, hey, what's the score? And then it was like 6-6 or like 9-9, and then there gets to a point where our team is like kind of laughing because it's taking so long.
Yeah.
And also, what the funny thing was, actually, for both of you, the funny thing was we were trying to keep it like not let you hear, because you guys were freaking like intense. Like, I mean, Yufei was like, Yufei was like, I don't know if you were yelling or screaming, but Jamie was slapping herself hecka hard. And man, it was crazy. It must have, like, I think that was one of the matches that I really would love to have on camera, to be honest. But it was literally whatever you said, 15, 13, and it was probably like 45 minutes to an hour. So I don't know. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, we do.
And then I remember it was supposed to be win by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like forgot about it.
Yes.
Just, like, keep
So
playing
that was the funny thing. I remember looking at Mia and Maya. We were just laughing. We're like, we said win by 1, but it was already past that point. We didn't even want to tell you, because you guys would have been like pissed, or it would have thrown off your game.
Yeah, I know.
So I hate to bring it up, Yufei, but I mean Jamie, but Yufei I think did pull it out.
Yeah, she did. Dang it.
And no, I don't know. I'm just telling you, it was some high level ground strokes and high level singles. So that's what I remember.
Yeah.
So, but going forward from that, I know you guys have been training a lot. So you played Georgia and Lacey, and you got it actually in 2, I believe. No, 3.
3,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, yeah, got it in 3, and what did you kind of learn from that experience, and what did you do really well, you think, that actually worked against a top team? And obviously they've never seen your guys' game, right, both of you, so that could have been a factor, but anything you learned from that match?
I think we're just like very ready for the counters and like defense. I feel like the defense is what we like did very well, because then that creates a lot of pressure for them when we like did anything else. Because then like they will know like, okay, their hands are ready, and then sometimes maybe at some point, like at some of the balls said, I feel like it might have floats up a little bit. It didn't get like a speed up, and like so yeah, I think for like from my side, I feel like our hands were really ready in that match.
Yeah. What about you, Jamie?
Yeah. So I personally think that I've learned like a couple things. So if we're just talking purely about pickleball, is more so like I think before me coming into pickleball, like roughly like a year ago, like people play the game a lot slower than how it is right now. I think that match showed me that pickleball can be played any way you want, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be, okay, let's grind out these things. It can be like, let's create more with our speed ups, right? And you just have to be ready for the next one to come back and just play your game, however you feel more comfortable, do that. And then if it's working, keep doing it. If it stopped working, find another way. And then another thing that it's more on the mental side is that a lot of times it's just how much you believe in yourself, right? If you step on the court like you belong there, then you belong there, right? That's one thing that so shout out to Alex Guy, my boyfriend. He was there with me
I didn't know that. Okay.
Which was great. He was there every changeover or every like timeout. He would tell me that you're exactly where you belong, and that helped me a lot, right? Because I have like going into a lot, like most matches, I have a lot of like self-doubt where I'm like, oh, I don't know, like, am I really ready for this? Am I like prepared? Am I good enough to be there? Right? But him being there, telling me those things, like make me believe. So it's just like mental side, like you have to believe it.
No, it's really great. I think that's a big thing. Any comments on that, Yufei, on belief? Or a lot of people that watch this are playing at different levels, and I think mental game, that's what holds a lot of people up. But anything, just comments on what Jamie said?
Yeah, I feel like I second that. Like, you have to really believe that you can win, even though, like, maybe you're not like, the favorite or like the favor side in the match. Like, from like an outside perspective, I feel like I didn't go into that match thinking, okay, I'm definitely gonna lose. I was thinking, okay, we have a maybe smaller chance, but we have a good, like, pretty good chance to compete and win. It's just a matter of like who is the better player today. So I feel like that mindset really helped. And I think also, we were pretty prepared and like pretty warm from like the singles earlier that day, which we both like won. That morning would help us like create some more confidence and like believe in ourselves.
That's great. Okay, so you came out of that match, then we'll call it a third round. You played Andrea Coop, and who was her partner again?
Alex Strong.
Oh, Alex Strong, which actually she's done very well at APPs. She's a really great player. How did that match go? And did you guys play the same way that you kind of played against that Georgia and Lacey, or was it a different kind of match?
Almost the same.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So you guys were just attacking a lot. Jamie's like, yeah.
Like, there were definitely times where like we're hitting, like we're speeding up some balls where I'm like, these balls cannot be speed up, but we still did it anyways, and it worked in our favorite in those two matches, which was fantastic. Yeah. So it's just, I think stepping on into that match, we also just believed in it, and like there are so many times in that match I'm like, damn, these balls cannot be speed up, but we hit it like it's gonna work.
Were you guys actively telling each other that during the match, or it was just like you saw it working?
I think we discussed like, okay, we think maybe that was like overdone, and then maybe tone it down a little bit, but not like in the very criticizing way. It's like, okay, we can probably make that change.
Okay. So you played the same way, and obviously you made it to the quarters, right? And that was Megan Dazon and Mari Humberg, who's actually
forget that flick and slice.
Mari Humberg, who has actually been right here and done a podcast with me. So I've gotten to know Mari a very little bit, but she was great when she was on. But so tell me about that one. I think, and tell me how it was different at all, if it was.
So both matches before, I was able to create a lot with my back and roll, but Mari was eating me up with his slice back and dink. So I didn't really know how to handle that, and there was a lot of like unforced errors from our side. We just they played really well that day. They're on our counters. They're just on most of the things that they outplay us that day. I haven't got a chance to watch that one yet, but it would be a good one to break down maybe and see. But what was your take, Yufei?
I think they were definitely hot. I would say Mari's flick, and I think just a variety of her backhand gave us a lot of pressure. And Megan was really solid, with her attack and counter and everything. I think we could have like do some more simulation for that like chip volley. So like maybe in preparation we haven't like done that work to be prepared for her slice. So I think that's something we could like do better in the future. But they were definitely like pretty hot, and they beat the round before they beat Kay and Fahey and Tina.
And that's crazy. That's a good win.
So they were definitely like came in with like a lot of confidence as well. So they played really well.
And Mari obviously is one of probably the only women that hits with a slice on the backhand side.
That's like
so you don't get I'm sure that dynamic's different. You don't get a ton of reps that way. And what I know, at least, and maybe we could talk strategy, but when you are receiving slice and it's actually low, it is hard to get under it with a two-hander. So I just wonder, I don't know, maybe let's talk for the viewers. Maybe let's talk through a little bit of strategy, looking back at the match, anything that you would have done differently or that you could have changed. I have a few ideas, but I'd like to hear from you two first. So
Yeah, I think especially with that slice dink, I think it would have been great if I would to just take them out in air.
Yep.
Right, reaching a little bit more, not that the ball sliced down and then like slide on the court, but just wasn't able to make that adjustment, which is really unfortunate for that day. But like looking back at it and like discussing it with like a couple people, just if I would have been able to like take those ball out in the air, it would have take a lot of pressure off from my shoulder, because I was just so stressed out about those things.
And we've that's something we've been working on
we did
too the past couple months or so. But we're gonna so that's a good one. Yufei, anything for you on your side? Because so you were playing more of the right, I assume, right? Because you were so anything that from your side that you see that maybe you could have tried or did something different?
I think maybe I could have like be more aware of like her flicks and like where it's gonna go. I think like a few of her flicks like went past me with some of the longer ding. She just like reach in and it creates offense, and we were if we get it back but the ball floats up, they will finish the point anyway. It like that shot, because it's so unpredictable, make me feel like I didn't really like get to play my game. Didn't get to play our offense in that whole match. But I think it was because they were like taking control first. So ideally we want to like take that control on our side first.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch that back. Couple thoughts though I had, or questions maybe. Maybe we could just put your thinking caps on. But like, were most of the rallies, you think, were they on your side, Jamie? Like odd to odd, or was it mainly kind of like Yufei and Megan, or was it like just a lot of variety middle and cross court?
In terms of dinking
of patterns.
I remember a few patterns that I thought about. I didn't know like how to solve. So it was like, I think the ball gets to Megan because I think Mario is creating a lot of offense. So, and then we tried to dink to Megan, and then she speeds up middle to my back end. And then I tried to counter, but they were already kind of in the middle. Either Megan
so Megan was speeding up off the bounce quite a bit then?
Off the bounce,
Really?
She was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously with Mari's flick, like I would have probably, I think I texted you guys, or I mean, I would experiment going with more middle with her, unless I know I can get the ball down. I'm talking about to Mari, because if I know that, if she flicks out of the air, I'm pretty much in trouble, right? So getting that ball to bounce, or maybe utilizing more middle dinks. I don't know if you guys were like aware of that or trying that more, or maybe dinking more to Megan's inside foot, like her left foot. But and that would have actually, if the forehand was killing you, if I would think about this, I'd probably like keep it in between their inside feet. But I don't know if you guys tried that at all.
I couldn't. I need to watch the tape.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like when I rewatched the Georgia match, I couldn't even remember a lot of shots I hit, because I was focused on like you were locked. We were both. We couldn't hear like
I loved
the
it.
crowd. We couldn't hear anyone.
Telling you guys make a good team. I'm telling you.
The intensity is
intensity is high. But that was great. So on belief on that. So that was an awesome run. And so I don't know what are your thoughts coming out of that tournament now as you prepare for this UPA Asia Tour, or PPA Asia Tour?
Yes.
I mean, how does that maybe build confidence or help you going forward?
It definitely built confidence. I think it's just, 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 Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just like keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Just keep grinding, keep hitting things.
Keep hitting dings. When necessary, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yufei?
Yeah, I think it built confidence in terms of like I was observing myself in the Atlanta Slam and some of the preparation things I could have done better, and like I did those like better in the San Clemente, and the result really worked out like after those adjustments. So I feel like I built confidence in a way that I felt like, okay, I made these adjustments, it reflected in the results. So that's how I can like continue to move forward. And then I think in terms of like pickleball, it really like showed me, okay, this is like being at the top or like competing with the best is highly possible. So keep grinding, but a lot of work still need to be done based on, I mean, the last match. Like I feel like I learned a lot from the loss.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's great. No, I told you both that as several times. Like you know, I really believe in you too. So I'm excited to see you continue to grow. And yeah, it's been great. It's been great. It's sad a little bit that I know that tomorrow we're gonna have like kind of our last get together, but it's been awesome. Through this time, it's been 3 months for you and a couple months for you, Jamie. But working with us and the academy, what are maybe one or two things you think that really you've grown, maybe a specific part of your game that you came in and that you think you've improved a ton? Starting with you, Yufei.
I think systematically thinking about the purpose of the shots and like the shot selection. I think the decision making part is where I grow the most. Previously I was doing a lot of thinking myself and like, you know, watching like different YouTube video and like get watching like top players tape and like trying to analyze them. Analyze the tape myself too. But I think here I was able to ask clarifying question. You know, I would catch you and like throw in 10 questions. I was like, Jordan, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Like every time I have a chance, and I feel like those questions are really valuable for me to sorting out. Okay, this is the thought process behind these shots.
Yeah. Great. What about you? Not you. What about you, Jamie?
Yeah. So never had a coach before, so yeah, I mean,
so you have nothing, no baseline, nothing compared to, so that's good.
you've been nothing but helpful, right? I think working with the academy helped me see a lot of things that I didn't have, and then grow a lot of things that I did have. So I did learn Ernie from you, which is great.
Oh, I learned love and Ernie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of things that I didn't think that I was able to do. And now I'm able to do.
And we're still working on that.
Yeah.
You didn't have any Ernies in the women's, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. We're too
know.
intense.
We're grinding. We're grinding some things.
No, I get it. I mean, your speed up is first choice. Ernie is probably choice number 10.
But yeah, I think I benefit a lot from like developing like new things. Like for example, I mean, the one-handed back and row is still in work in progress, but also there's a lot of just like very technical things that I wouldn't even think of doing if I didn't have a coach, right? For example, like leaning in if I'm trying to hit like a one-handed backhand. It's something that like I just don't know, right? But with you being able to like point that out, and now I can see, oh, that's why it didn't work before, right? So just being able to see things and then learn and then do it.
Yeah, no, it's great. Oh, well, thank you. It's been an awesome time. It's been an awesome time to get to know you both. And I guess we'll pivot here. Or here's just a fun question that I like to ask players. But what would you be doing here? I think you said this last time on the pod, Yufei. But if you weren't part of pickleball at all, what would you actually be doing right now? What do you think?
Right now is June 24th.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably in Nashville packing, ready to move to like St. Louis or Seattle for my PhD.
Oh,
Because it would start like, I think it started like 1 month early for like preparation, like pre-reading.
Hey.
Pre-reading is
Like
crazy.
not pre-reading, it's like immersion.
Yeah.
Learn the course before it's even
Immersion.
See, she's intense on the court or in the classroom. You know?
Holy crap.
She's like drilling her like words or something. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Okay, what about you, Jamie? What would you be doing?
So before this, I worked at a country club. I was coaching.
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
Tennis, right? Okay.
Like coaching tennis and a little bit of pickleball and paddle actually. So probably would still be doing that. Yeah.
Did you enjoy? You were coaching. You weren't coaching paddle. You were just playing paddle.
No, I coached paddle.
What
But
the
Really?
heck? I didn't know.
No, but you
What?
guys are talking about padel. You guys are not talking about the same. We're not talking about the same.
Oh well.
sport.
It's not
Okay.
padel.
What are you talking? Are you platform tennis then?
Platform tennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but usually when people say paddle, it's padel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So paddle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fairly boring game. You're actually not trying to win point. You're just trying not to lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Playing
Yeah.
not to lose.
Yeah.
Is that how padel is though?
Padel,
No.
you're trying to win.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pickleball, you're trying to win. Tennis, you're trying to win. Not paddle. Paddle, you're just trying to grind them out.
Is it just for exercising?
Because there's no like putaways or something. Is that?
Because you can't really do that.
Oh wow.
'cause
Okay.
There's like fence and stuff.
I will
right?
lose my patience
Yeah,
very
no,
quickly.
Got
like
it,
you, like
got
you
it,
see
got
a pebble, you want to smash it, but you can't really do that. You don't actually want to
Oh
do that.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Very interesting game.
Okay. All right. So another thing, I guess off the training court, it's been I was talking to Ariane and Jimmy about this. It's been a long road, right? A lot of different players, a lot of different things. What's something that you learned about yourself, kind of non-pickleball related through this experience? Because you have obviously had to roam with a lot of people and get to know a lot of people that you haven't before. It's kind of like I don't know if you did that in college, but I was talking to Ariane and it was like kind of reminded him of his college days and things like that. But I don't know, anything you learned about yourself just through the process of being with the Trailblazers, Yufei?
I think for me, it's just like live on my own schedule and like live by my value, and I'm like happy. I don't have to like, follow the norms and just like create my own rules.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Jamie?
Yeah, it definitely reminded me of college days. Just that like it's okay to be different than other people, and it's okay that we don't always agree on the same thing. Like all of that, it's okay because all of us came from, even though we all came from Asia, but there's still so many different cultures.
Yeah.
So just it's all okay. Like everything is fine, even if you don't agree all the time. Like just like it's okay.
Keep calm and keep drinking boba.
Yes.
Okay. What do we got here? We got a Thai tea here. Honeydew melon. I don't know if it's that. I don't know. Hopefully it's at least okay. But let's do this. Favorite memory from the time here, Yufei. I know there's been a lot. There's been a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Let's say one of your favorite memories. It could have been on the court, or it could have just been a good memory with the players on the team.
Let me think. Favorite memory. Okay,
All right.
Taking too long.
Okay, we'll go to Jamie. You can think about it, Yufei. I know there's a lot, but it could be a pickleball memory or non-pickleball memory. But Jamie.
I think for me personally, it's definitely the times when we're competing. So just like being on court, and I mean, like pickleball is also like a very fairly individual sport, right? You don't really go to. I think this program, Trailblazers, from UPA Asia, is very, very unique. You kind of like travel with your teammates. So yeah, like having teammates like supporting you from the outside it's great, you know, like you know that you're not out there trying to like win by yourself. You know there are people off the court supporting you, wanting you to win, which is, I think it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Yufei, do you think of something? Favorite memory?
Yeah, I feel like there's like what's the word?
Vietnamese? Vietnamese coffee?
Okay, like montage of like different moments.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
From I feel like the peak memories are definitely during tournaments.
Yeah.
I think the excitement, the nerve, the excitement, and the happiness after winning, the sadness after losing, I feel like makes me feel really alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well. Let's just hop into some fun ones. All right. Rapid fire. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite food. What do we got, Yufei?
Cantonese.
Oh.
Wait, favorite food.
Yeah.
Like one thing.
Okay, hold on. We'll go. Okay, we went genre there. All right. So what do we got? Favorite dish in Cantonese cuisine?
Let me
What is a
think
Cantonese?
back to when Thursday. I had that Thursday. What did I have? Maybe like
Yufei just has so many thoughts in her mind. I think that's what's
She's
going
trying
on.
to grab one.
It's all right.
what was that capture one? Wait, a lot of like windows.
Yeah. That's exactly how you are on the court, though. So, you know,
Yeah.
it makes sense. All right, Jamie. What do we got? See, Jamie is straight shot. Come on, Jamie. What do we got? Oh.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to go to Hot Pot Place here when you were here in Arizona?
Not like an
Yes, sir.
actual- I mean,
Well,
it's
that's
like
not a hot
Malatang.
pot.
Oh, not like the all you can eat one.
No.
Oh, shoot.
I
Okay.
love hot pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Your go-to hype song before a match, Yufei.
The past 2 weeks I've been listening to Shuffle Green Day's like whole playlist.
Green
and
Day.
Also Eye of a Tiger.
Okay. All right. So definitely Eye of a Tiger is a common one.
Yeah.
Green Day. Is Green Day popular in Asia? No way.
Not that popular.
Okay. So you found out about them here in the States.
No, I started listening to like American music really early. Like in like 4th grade I was like big fan of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, of course you. I
Oh.
knew you were
Like
gonna say
Taylor
Justin Bieber before you even said it.
I printed out his photo. Like I asked my friend to print out his photos.
Okay.
And
Yeah, of
then
course you
Taylor
did.
Swift, and then
All right.
that's
and then
fair.
like middle school, I started listening to like the Billboard 100, like
Okay.
and then like I have a desk mate that was obsessed with Green Day, and then so
Okay.
I got like an intro there.
Okay. All right.
I don't have one.
Do you? No.
No, I actually don't listen to songs before matches. I
You know,
talk to
you know who said the same thing?
who?
Guess.
Mari.
No, Jimmy.
Oh really? Yeah.
Jimmy's like, yeah, I don't listen to music. I like to just make jokes with everyone.
No, I call my family. I call my boyfriend.
Okay.
Their voices.
Morale
Yeah.
support.
All right. One thing you can't live without. UFA.
Headphones. Since we're talking.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Or eye mask. I have to.
A what?
Like sleeping eye mask.
Oh my gosh, she does use.
Do you really? Every single time you sleep?
Every single time on the plane. Like everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in your bed?
In
Yes.
my bed. I have
Like
two
a-
pair to shuffle.
Wow.
They're silky.
Okay. Jamie. One thing.
I don't know. I mean, first
Really?
thought was my family, but
There you go.
You say
That's
thing.
kind of a cop out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
thing,
All right. Do it. Do a tangible thing here, Jamie.
bubble tea.
Okay. I like that. That's obvious. You know, we all can't live without
Yeah,
that.
I
So,
know.
all right. So, you know, as you guys have played against now some of the top pros and seeing them live, what maybe impresses you the most, or maybe that's not the right question, but what do you think the top tier players do exceptionally well, and how do you how do you see that and you closing that gap? Like what is, if there was like one or two things that you say that's why they're the top players and that's what I'm going to be working on?
I think so. After this week's match, I gained so much respect for like Anna Lee and the other top player that show up week after week after week after week.
Yeah.
Because so we were playing like 5-6 days of matches this week from qualifying, and I think by Friday I was already feeling, oh my god, it's been a long week. But thinking about like Anna Lee, she always won the Triple Crown, and then she always feel the pressure, and like she always show up like with super high intensity on the court. And then I think if she can win a point, she will never lose it. So she's like very intense on the court. So and I felt like that type of focus week after week and consistently is like what make me like feel so much respect for her.
Okay. Jamie, what about you?
I think just being able to stay disciplined, right?
So elaborate on that, or what do you mean?
So just, like being able to, for example, stick with the game plan, right? Or like being able to like tell yourself that, yes, I'm gonna hit 100 things in a row. I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna freak out. It's okay if I miss. It's okay if I lose a couple points. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm gonna stay disciplined and just keep grinding.
Okay.
Right.
I like that.
And this, I feel like being disciplined, it's not necessarily just like a thing that you do. It's more so of a mindset, right? Just I can be disciplined. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm gonna stay disciplined.
Yeah. I like that. Yufei, were you going to say something?
No, I just agree.
Okay.
And focusing and like being intense and locked in.
All right. So one tip, a lot of the players that listen to this are below your level for the most part. But Yufei, one tip that as you were, let's say even before you got to 5-0, or I know that wasn't a very long road. Okay. But early on, here's a question. Early on, what is one tip that really helped your game when you heard it and applied it? Just like even like as simple as it could be. You know what? From now on, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Jamie.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Yufei. You can think about that.
I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
I'm an overthinker.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, Jamie. Well, one tip. I mean, it doesn't have to be that crazy. I know there's something that you could think of, like, oh, that made sense, and I tried it, and it worked, and that really helped me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very like big like mental side of like type of player.
I like that. Okay.
I think it's just like enjoy your time on court, because like the happier you are on court, I feel like the more driven you are to improve. And I think the reason why I was able to like climb up like point by point, day by day, was because I really enjoyed playing pickleball. Like I had a lot of fun. I laugh a lot on court, and when you like enjoy your time doing something, you want to be better at it. Then you improve.
Is that different though when you're in tournament mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say. So when you're training, you're saying when you're training, like I guess with other friends or like whatever, you're actively trying to also have a good time.
Yeah.
Or you're trying not to forget that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. Because like if you're like so miserable out there, you like don't want to be there.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be, then you're not mentally there. Then you're not gonna improve. Right. Just enjoy your time on court. Be patient with the process. Things will work out.
Okay. All right, Yufei.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm
still grinding.
Yeah.
I'm just grinding.
The problem is she has like 20 tips.
She's like, which one?
But just pick out one, Yufei. One that's just simple, that you can tell maybe a 4-0 player from Kansas City. That was a random city.
Keep the ball low.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make it bounce.
Make it bounce. Make it bounce, especially against Mari.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. But not super high bounce, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Working on my fourth.
Cool.
Make it bounce.
There we go. All right. Well, super excited for you two. What is just tell us really quick before we sign off what the rest of the year is going to look like for you, and what are you excited about the most? Like what does your calendar year look like?
I'm excited to go back to China.
Yeah, that is nice. Going home is always nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have spent like most of the past 5 years in the state, like Boston, Nashville. So I've only been home like 2 months, like for the past.
In 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, my parents visited like a few times.
I see.
But
Yeah.
me physically being there was like rare because like school and then work. So I'm very excited to go back
Yeah.
and be there more.
What about you, Jamie?
Yeah, being home is always great. Well, the next couple of months we have Malaysia Open, we have a tournament in Japan, in Hong Kong, and then another one in Malaysia. So just and then grinding those PPAs, and then a couple of PPAs in the US hopefully.
Grinding Bristol.
I know we'll probably play Bristol.
Oh, you're gonna come back. Wait, what?
Both of us are based. Well, I am still based here.
I might not, but Bristol was close to Nashville.
I see.
So it was like 5-hour drive, so it was very doable.
Okay. So you guys doing that one for sure?
I most likely am.
80%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's Bristol at?
Tennessee.
Middle of Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. All right, Bristol. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So you guys are finishing there's 8, right? There's 8 PPA tournaments that you guys pretty much have to finish, right?
Yeah. But right now there's 4 on schedule. Hopefully they release some more. But we will play all the PPA Asia tournaments.
Yeah.
And then I might play the MLP Australia. Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on
selection
and like schedule.
No, that's awesome. All right. So 3 years down the road, 3 to 5 years, what would you like to look back on, Yufei, and where do you see yourself?
I hope I can continue to be a better pickleball player every day if I am still playing pickleball in like 3 to 5 years, and like still love the. I think last time when I was on the pod, I was also saying this. I hope I can keep my passion to the sport. I love tennis when I play tennis. I didn't play it full time. I was like, when I was a teenager, I was like half school and half like academic and still in college. But this is the first time I'm doing like a sport as a full-time thing. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't like wear me out, and like I will still love it in a few years.
Yeah. What about you, Jamie?
Yeah. Well, hopefully become one of the top pros.
Let's go.
Internationally wise.
Yeah.
Just on the global stage. But yeah, I think just I hope to keep having the same passion, because I'm very passionate about pickleball.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, every day, like before bed, we're just like, oh my God, we just love pickleball.
I know. It's how great
That's great. That's awesome.
We're like hitting a plastic ball, traveling around the world. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Okay. I don't know. Anything you two want to bring up? Sponsors? Not sponsors?
Yes, please. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was saying if you guys want to shout at any sponsors,
no.
and then you guys are like, yes.
Bring it in.
All right, where can people follow you, Yufei? What do we got?
It's Yufei Long. Wait, Yufei _Long, and then on Instagram.
Okay.
Jamie Wei with 4 eyes. And then underscore.
Wait.
Pickleball. Yeah.
Jamie Wei with 4 eyes. I'm assuming the 1 eye was taken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the 2 eyes was definitely taken.
And then at one point I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do 4 with all my like accounts. So most of my like social media is just Jamie Wei with 4 eyes. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, easy as that. Well, ladies, it's been good. I'm super excited to see you in the next couple months or for the rest of the year, and hopefully you come back to Arizona sometime and we could get some training in.
Yeah,
for sure.
If I need some more tan, I would. Yeah,
definitely considered.
Yeah.
Go back to the desert.
There you go. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next pod.